Hi there. Welcome back to City Skylines HeightMapped 25 Tile Intermediate Series. We're in episode 5 and we're going to put in the railroads, and if I have time, which I'm sure I will, we'll put in the shipping paths and make the water a little deeper over here so there's some place for the ships and the water to go. Okay, so let's go over to where I'm going to put the railroads in. Let's see, this is going to be the industrial area right here because it's the furthest I can get away from everything else and away from water. So I'm going to go to the roads and go to railroads and just put in a railroad. This should be really easy. I'll get down as close as I can. There we go. Okay, coming from here, going straight down into... Oh, you're going to curve on me, are you? Why? I'm not in curved roads. Maybe a railroad has to curve. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to run it all along here. And up to here. And then I'm going to follow this road out as well as I can. It doesn't have to be right next to it, I guess. I mean, who's going to see this? Nobody. Because it's out of our area and it'll be all fogged out. Okay, so there's the railroad. If I can get this, oh, that might be why. Let's see if I can get it to go any better here. I'm going to take this part out. Hello. There we go. Okay, there. Wonder if I can run a curved railroad. Don't see why not. I've curved the roads, why not the railroad, huh? Ah! I ran out of room and my thumb hit something. Okay, let's try it again. Give myself a little more room here on the desktop. There. Okay, that's it for the railroad. I mean, we can't, until we get into the game, you know, put the railroad station in there. But it's in there now, and it's right up there at the top left-hand corner if you want to put yours in at the same place. Okay. That's assuming that you're following along, of course. Okay, and then I want to put a shipping lane down here. But first, I would like to make things a little bit deeper. So going over to the leveling tool and clicking to see how deep that is. Okay, if that can be 0, then everything can be 0. So, keeping the diffused brush, taking the brush size up probably to about there. Maybe a little bit smaller. Is that going to fit in there? Yeah. I might even make it a little bit smaller still. Yeah. Okay. And then terrain height is 0, so I'm just going to run it. Oh, maybe I should make it even smaller. I didn't want it to do that. Okay, now I've got it where I want it. I'm going to take everything back to where it was before I messed up. And we'll put this through again. Okay. Now, right in here where I will be wanting to put the ports, I'm going to go ahead and make things a little bit. There we go. Oh, I better close this off so I don't have too much water. Get myself over here where I can function. Okay, now I can bring the brush size up and go ahead and okay. I think I got it all. I think I did. Okay, now the only thing I want to do is make certain that where I'm going to hopefully put in the docks, right along these edges, that I have it in as close as possible. So I'm going to bring my brush size down and just pop it in like so. I just want to get it right against the edge so that the docks that I want to put in here, or the harbors that I want to put in here, will take the docks. So those of you who haven't done it before and don't want to go to the tutorial to find out how, I right-clicked here to find out what the terrain was, make sure it was 0, and now I'm left-clicking to actually cause the terrain to go down to 0 all along here under the water line, as much as I can under the water line. Trying not to get too close to okay, there. Now that should take care of, because I think this is already, yeah, all of this is already pretty well smoothed out. There shouldn't be too many crags when it's made into a game. If you went to the beginners, you would find out that it can look really, really smooth here, and then not be. When you get into the game, it can have little ridges along the edge. So I'm hoping that this one will be okay. We will check that. I will check it before I finish the game. Okay, so now let's make the brush a little bit bigger. Put it on diffused again. Yeah, I think that'll be nice. And then in through here, where before we had before it was 44.49 feet deep, the depth, and the height of the land was 76. So 44 to 76 is 50, 60, there's only 30 feet. So I wanted to, whoops, get rid of that. I wanted to keep it at 0 all the way through. Just a quick once over here. Just, down through the middle here so that there is a deep area. The rest of it doesn't have to be, but I like there to be a deep area all the way through. Not that we're ever going to bring ships through there. I'm just going to have them come in here and go out there. And to do that, I'm going to go to roads, go to ships, and then where I made it deep, I'm going to bring it in. Is there a reason why it's the wrong color? Okay, that's weird. Oh, okay. Out of editing area? How can it be out of the editing area? Okay, I don't know why it did that. I don't care. I'm just making a invalid shape. Okay. Well, then I need to go and get it straight, I guess. I'm making a shipping lane, kind of like a highway. Okay, I think it's good all the way through. Yeah, I don't see any breaks. So now we can go ahead and turn this back on and put it on fast and let the water flush in and out, because when I dumped all of that, it kind of made big waves, and it'll clean itself up here in a little bit. But anyway, now we have a railroad coming in, and we have a boat, a shipping lane that comes in and goes out right next to where the docks are, so the ships can come in and get to the docks. And I will test that before, along with a lot of other things. I like to do a test drive when I first start when I first change a map into a game. I'll do a test map game and just let it ride for a bit and see that everything that I want to be in there is working right. And then I'll go on and make it into a real game when I'm sure it's working. Okay, so now I don't know if we will ever use it. I don't even know if the terrain here will allow an airport, but I figured this is going to be a farming area up here, and they make a lot of noise, so they're not going to care about the airplanes going over. And this is going to be the industrial area, and so it's not going to matter if there's stuff in here. So, and that's probably going to be industrial eventually too. So I thought I would put the plane route. You have to have a plane route, just in case. I mean, it doesn't cost anything, and you might actually have to use it. I'm going to put the plane route going. This is our boundary line here, so I'm just going to run it through right here. I don't know if it's wide because that's how they tell you where the noise is or what. But anyway, there's our plane route in case we ever needed to use it or had a way of using it, which we probably don't. But you never know. I've never put in an airport. I just wanted to be prepared for it. Okay, so planes and trains and boats instead of automobiles. And that's all I'm doing on this one. When I come back in tutorial number 6, I will make certain that all of this has all stopped flushing back and forth. Maybe it's already stopped. There wasn't that much of it to do. Okay, so I'm done with this one. This is tutorial number 5. I will see you in episode number 5. I'm so used to doing tutorials, like 36 tutorials, and you start saying tutorial. This is just an episode series. You can follow along and do it like you did in the tutorial series for beginners, but you don't have to. And I should be calling these episodes, so I will from now on call them episodes if I can remember. Okay, this is the end of episode 5, and I will see you in episode 6. Bye.